Diontae Johnson, we do expect him. He's a target hog. We also expect this Pittsburgh offense to be better here in 2023. The offensive line should be improved based on the draft capital that was brought in. We also expect the defense to be a little bit better. Darnell Washington was a nice little addition in the third round. But the addition, all of those, plus the progression of Kenny Pickett into year 2, I'm not a huge Kenny Pickett fan, but it can't be much worse. Pickett at least showed some signs of life down the stretch. He was quarterback 9 in PFF grade of passes 20 yards or farther down the field. So maybe if Diontae Johnson and or George Pickens are running deeper routes, and it's Freiermuth and Najee Harris and Darnell Washington in the close to line of scrimmage or in the middle of the field, if Johnson can come down with some of these deeper passes, this could be a recipe for fantasy success here in 2023.
First off, Pickett's going to need time to throw the ball. And I think they addressed that with Broderick Jones, a first-round rookie there that they selected. And then Darnell Washington is essentially a tight end in a offensive lineman's body. The dude is a freak of nature, a unicorn, so to speak, because I think he's a 6'7". The dude is just freakishly athletic, too, for the size. So you add that, I think you're going to see a lot of 2 tight end sets there with Pat Freiermuth and Washington on the field at the same time to go along with Pickens and Diontae Johnson. Now, do I expect Diontae Johnson to see another 140 targets this season? Absolutely. There's no reason not to believe he's not going to see another 140 targets. He saw 147 last season, and this was in a bad Pittsburgh Steelers offense. The problem is he had 0 touchdowns. 0 touchdowns. No one in the history of the National Football League has gone 140-plus targets and not scored a single touchdown. Mike Vrabel has 6 career touchdowns, and he was a linebacker on offense. So when you look at Diontae, there's no way that he repeats that 22, is there? It can't possibly happen.
No.
At some point,
the example last year was Cole Kmet. Cole Kmet in 2021 had 0 and 100 targets, and he came back this past year and had 9. So we expect that to swing the other way for Diontae Johnson for sure.
Yeah, except Cole Kmet actually scored that season when it was all said and done. Diontae Johnson didn't. That's saying enough right now. Cole Kmet was with a rookie. They're both with rookie quarterbacks last season. But look, in each of the last couple seasons there, Diontae Johnson has had at least 5 touchdowns, right? If you had 5 touchdowns to his fantasy production last season, that would put him about 202 fantasy points or the wide receiver 21. I'm only giving him 5 touchdowns. And that's going to move him up 8 spots from that wide receiver 29. As long as Pickett doesn't, lose his playbook, you have to think that this offense is going to take a step forward in 2023 after being one of the least explosive units last season. They're ranking 24th in passing yards.
Yeah, we expect the Pittsburgh Steelers to be better here in 2023. Diontae Johnson most likely at the center of it.